a little bit about the event today. When you found out you were going to be playing, what was your reaction?
Oh man, dude, I was ecstatic when I found out I was going to be playing. I mean, these are guys that we spent our childhood watching, you know, huge fans. When I found out Luther Head was going to be here, man, I'm excited. Personally, I feel like I don't even belong on the same floor with these guys, but whatever, it should be fun.
How do you prepare for an event like this when you're going up against former college guys?
I don't think you do prepare. I think I pretty much accept the fact that they're going to be a whole lot better than me. I haven't even picked up a basketball in 2 or 3 months actually, so this could be pretty ugly. But yeah, I don't think any amount of preparing probably would have made any difference in this case.
And tell us what you've been up to since you left Tri-Valley.
Well, I mean, I'm over at Notre Dame right now, political science and business major at the moment. Not really much sports related or basketball related. I haven't had much time for that, but it's been a good time.
And what's your favorite memory when you did play on the team here?
Oh, dude, yeah, I mean, obviously you got to go with winning county. As we were seniors, beating Tremont, that 2 overtime, 1-point win, going on and beating Hayworth in the championship game. That was pretty cool. I think that's something that's going to live with me for the rest of my life. You know, no matter how separated I get from this high school or this area, whatever I go on to do, that's going to be something I remember.
And any predictions for this game? How do you think it's going to go?
I tell you what, if the Illini guys take this seriously, they're going to beat us by 100. But let's hope they cut us some slack.
What all went into this today? What it means for the Tri-Valley basketball program?
You know, it was a lot of fun trying to get a hold of guys. You know, we put together a list and had some different people vote on that list. You know, it's a hard decision to try and get 15 guys to play because everyone wants to play. But tracking guys down through Facebook or other numbers has been a pretty fun thing, and I think they're pretty excited to be back and playing.
As a coach, how do you prepare for a game like this, coaching against former college guys and former NBA guys?
You know, it's just about having fun. You know, you treat it like an exhibition or all-star game, and both teams are just out there having fun. You know, and I know it's great for our guys to be back, even though this is about Illinois. You know, it's a great experience for our guys too.
What does an event like this mean as far as exposure for both the Tri-Valley basketball program and Tri-Valley in general? This is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
You know, I think for the little kids sitting over there that eventually be at Tri-Valley, it's going to be a really neat experience for them. And, you know, obviously I think it adds a lot to our tradition and pride.
And how do you think the game's going to go? Any predictions? Any wild and crazy stuff we'll see from your end?
No, we're just going to go out there and have fun.
Talk a little bit about the game. How'd it go out there?
Oh, first of all, it's just good to be back on this court, playing with all my friends, you know, we grew up with. The weird thing was, we grew up coming up through middle school watching these guys play, so it's really an interesting experience because we learned from them. We kind of wanted to be them, you know, when we were in like 5th grade, growing up, sitting right down here watching these guys. And then, of course, I've been a big Illini fan for a long time, so it's really cool to play against some of those guys. Victor Chukudebe, absolute beast. I was just like get out of the way when he was on the court. But yeah, it was a great experience, something I won't soon forget, and I'm really glad it got put together.
How do you prepare for a game like this, knowing you're going to be going up against guys that played in the NBA and the Final Four?
I don't even know. It's more mental than physical. I don't think I could have done anything to like physically get ready for this game. We knew they were going to beat us. It's just a matter of, you know, having fun out here and you know, just having a chance to play with the guys again.
What was the level of competition? Was it pretty easy going, or was it kind of rough at times?
I think us starting out 9-0, it was. They seemed a little more relaxed, but when Troy Hall hit 2 of those threes and Caldwell hit that 1, we got up 9-0. Got a little more competitive, so yeah, the level of competition definitely picked up there in towards the middle of the first half and then on the second.
So what was it like to go up against former Final Four guys and former NBA guys on your home court?
Oh, it was a blast. I mean, you knew you were never going to have a chance, but I mean, just getting to get out there, play, have a good time with them is always a fun experience, and playing with old guys from Tri-Valley is really a good time.
Yeah, what was it like to get back with the guys that both you played with and other guys from the program that you knew?
Well, you always watch the older guys, you always watch growing up, and then the younger guys I've coached the last couple of years, so it's been a really good time with them. Just seeing the different eras and just the different styles is a really good time.
When you found out you were playing, how did you prepare for a game like this when it's supposed to be a fun game but you're going up against former pro guys?
Well, me not getting to score a lot or shoot a lot, I just was going out there, throw up a couple shots. It didn't matter if it went in. everybody would just have a laugh and have a good time with it. So nothing really too strenuous by any means.
What was the level of competition out there? Did it ever get kind of rough at all?
No, unless you ran into the big guys and then you fell down. But besides that, it wasn't anything too hard.
First of all, just talk about what all the planning and everything that went into doing a big event like this.
Well, Dave Doris got the players, and he was the main thing. But John Pearson helped us with the website. We got our ticket sales going that way, the Pantograph and the JBC and different things, outlets. We had a mass mailing, and that was to get the tickets sold, and we ended up with a little over 700, so we did quite well. Yesterday I had some time to be down in Illinois and check the players and kind of make sure you're going to come, and most of them lived up to it and did great. And then we were here early this morning. Tim, you were here early with us, and just making sure the building was set. Everything was what it's supposed to be. The biggest worry, headache, or concern I had was the chief, because I didn't know this, not being an Illinois fan, a graduate, I said. I like Illinois, but the chief has certain things you have to do, and you can only talk to him a certain amount of time. He's got to be left alone. And it was really, he did a great performance. Was a great guy, but I didn't know all the history behind everything, how important he was. So other than that, it was just a lot of work by a lot of people, like great volunteers. I mean, lots of help, and I think it was a kind of a feather in the cap of Tri-Valley.
Safe to say the event itself, after all the planning, went off very well.
Oh, I thought so,
didn't
you?
A lot of fun.
Yeah, if anybody was negative about that, I don't know. That was a lot of fun. I really, Marcus Liberty, you guys swing the camera. Of all the people that are still here, they are unbelievable. They'll stay for every single autograph. They're not you know, uppity or anything like that. I don't know a better word, but they're just regular guys. And they're super. So Illinois deserves a lot of credit. But Dave Doris is the man behind all this.
Talk about what an event like this does for the Tri-Valley, both the boosters and the school and the athletic
Well,
program.
it raises a lot of money for the gifted program, the academic program, also the Grand Village of the Kickapoo. Also 3 TV stations here seeing Tri-Valley and advertising Tri-Valley. I just think it adds to our thing that we do first-class stuff, and we are really, you know, want to be successful in everything we do. And not many high schools can do this.